And we're back with more neat stuff, and I'm here with Reggie Bannister, one of the stars of Phantasm. And how are you doing?
Hey, I'm holding up pretty good. You know, it's been great here. The convention's been really exciting. A lot of people, you know, and it's been a lot of fun meeting the fans and stuff. And yeah, it's terrific. How about yourself?
Oh, well, we've been doing great here. I'm practically broke, so...
Well, you know, you got to love that, right?
That's
Because
right.
if you're married, then you can't go home.
That would be true, but fortunately, I'm still swinging bachelor.
Oh, man, stay that way, dude.
Well, being married does have its advantages.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Now, one of the things I want to ask you now, how did you get involved in Phantasm, the first one?
Okay, the first picture, you know, it's like I had done like several pictures with Don Coscarelli, who's the writer, director, creator of the Phantasm thing. So it was kind of, in fact, I'd done a picture with Michael Baldwin, and I had done a picture with Angus Scrimm. Although in the one with Angus Scrimm, I didn't actually work with him. You know, so it wasn't until Phantasm that I met Angus, but we were in the same movie earlier on. Anyway, that's how it all happened, and we just, you know, Don just was a kind of guerrilla filmmaker, you know, and I would just want to say, you know, any of you guerrilla filmmakers out there, I want you to keep doing it because, hey, that's what's going on, you know.
Okay, now let me ask you something. Were you into horror films when you were a young man?
Yeah, you know, are you saying that I'm not young?
I'm saying,
All right.
well, let me put it this way, because I'm an old man myself.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
before, let me put it this way, BP, before puberty.
Before puberty, yes. Yeah, no, I always liked horror. I always liked sci-fi, you know, really well because, you know, it made you think, you know, it made you use your being, you know, and it wasn't like mindless stuff. And I think really, you know, that the Phantasm series, you know, or episodic situation, I hate to even call it a sequel. It's more like an X-Files that you have to wait a couple of years to get to the next episode, you know. But I think that series demands so much from the observer, you know, that you know, I think that's the charm of the whole thing, because it's almost like interactive, you know.
Let me ask you, when you were a teenager, did you go to the drive-in a lot?
Oh, I did. Well, we used to call them the passion pits.
Yeah, James Karen just told me that, too.
Yeah. Oh, well, then that goes to show you. We went to the same theaters, I guess. Because,
you know, I was kind of weird. I actually watched the movies at the drive-in.
Did you really? You know, I saw several movies at the drive-in, but I can remember some that I can't remember.
Yeah, a friend of mine saw one movie, and he remembered in it was that there were horses, and that was it.
Horses, yes.
Yeah, so I don't know what that is.
What was that? There was a Ray Milland movie called The Man with X-Ray Eyes. I don't know if you remember that. That was a terrific
Of
movie.
course.
But I don't remember it because I saw it in a drive-in in about 1963. Yeah.
I'm older than I look. Don't worry. No, but yeah, because you know, this is, you know, coming here brings back a lot of memories for me. I'm sure it does the same for you.
Yeah, you know, like I said, the conventions are terrific, and you know, so much of a part of your life, you know, or of my life at least, is wrapped up in the film projects that we do. You know, it's like you do a film, it's out there. I mean, it's done. It's a done deal, you know, and so like when the fans come and they go, hey, what happened here and what happened there? It really, sorry folks, we almost lost you.
We almost had real horror.
We almost lost you. We almost had a horror right here. No,
really?
when they come and ask you, you know, questions and stuff, you kind of relive, you know, certain things. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you know, we need a wireless mic. This is getting primitive.
That's true. This is very, very dangerous. I mean, you know, the fire marshal could come in any moment and you know, that would be...
If someone busts their head, I want a close-up of the blood, okay? Because this is a horror convention.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. Did you get that, sir? Yes.
Now, you know, what everybody wants to know about, since you're such a talented actor, you know, you obviously have a lot of talent. What we want to know is, what other films have you been that we can see you in? Because, you know, with video, they reissue so many stuff. We want to know other stuff that we can see. Sure. Reggie and...
Sure. Okay, well, there was another thing by Brian Musna. He did Reanimator, you know, a bunch of other stuff. Bride of Reanimator, Return of the Dead 3. We did a thing called Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 4, The Initiation.
They're up to part 4?
Yeah. Oh, they're up to part 89, I think. No, I don't know. I don't. But yeah, that was fun. And then there was another picture that I did. Actually, it was a Coscarelli film also, called Survival Quest, and that had Lance Henriksen in it, Dermot Mulroney, Paul Provenza. Yeah, it's a good little film. Yeah. So there's that. There's another picture called Kenny and Company. You know, stuff like that. You know, it's some of it's older, but I think you can still get it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, now one thing we've not been able to ask a lot of people here, but we want to ask you this: is you notice that there's a lot of neat stuff here at this convention.
Right.
Now, when you were a young man, I'm sorry, I keep saying that wrong. Let me put it this way: when you were a kid, when you were before puberty. Yes, please don't hurt me. Now,
you know, I got a ball over here.
Yes, I know that.
Take care of you.
Could you bring that over here, as a matter of fact?
Can you bring the ball?
Yes, we must show that off.
Can you?
It's not part. Not the anatomy. The
actual this thing. This thing.
The dangerous weapon.
The dangerous weapon.
Ball is on camera. Is that it?
Here we go. Ball is on film, and here it is. Watch it.
This is neat stuff right here.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool.
One of the things I want to ask you is, you know, when you were a kid, we all had stuff, and you know, our mothers, some mothers threw stuff out.
Yeah.
And sometimes we throw out stuff ourselves. Is there anything that your mom threw out or that you threw out that you wish you had now?
You know, my mother kept everything. You know, it was kind of cool. You know, and as a matter of fact, I've got a garage full of everything, and I can't even get my car in there. You know, so it's I got it all.
You know, I got my old G.I. Joes, including the ones before they had lifelike hair.
Really?
When they had plastic hair.
Far out. I think those were anatomically correct, weren't they?
No, they weren't, thank goodness.
Oh, okay.
Or else people would talk. And we can't have that.
Yeah, well, you know,
So
those G.I. Joes, yeah.
Another thing, a lot of people say, well, what's the future projects that Reggie's going to be in? Are you going to be in future Phantasms or future horror films or fantasy sci-fi stuff?
Yes.
Any projects you could name?
We're going to do Phantasm 4 this year. So that's going to be happening. Now, maybe by the time this is actually shown, we'll be, you know, involved in it. In the next few months, we'll start shooting that. Beyond that, you know, I have my own production company now. It's called Production Magic, and we're going to be mounting several film projects. We're going to be doing some live concerts and some conventions too, starting probably on the West Coast, and then we're going to work our way out to you guys.
Great. That sounds terrific. We look forward to it.
Well,
and Reggie, I'd like to thank you for your time.
Well, thank you.
And thank you very much.
You bet.
And